we are trying to do a totally and radically different approach to the business, executive business education. We started with the Power MBA in 2017, and since then we had joined many interesting people to our project. Uh, our students can learn from top business founders and executives worldwide, like for example the founder of YouTube, the founder of Netflix, the founder of Satam, one of the founders of Tesla. And at the end of the day, everything, all this is connected with many of the things that I've been hearing during the conclave about trying to make a very interesting content and a very engaging approach to learning, because people nowadays, I think that we have a lack of time. We are not very interested in going very deep on it, on every single concept. And what we want is to try to bring up some learnings on an efficient way. I like it a lot. One thing that you said a few minutes ago, that um, a good teacher is someone who can change at least one paradigm of their students on that lesson, and that is exactly what we try to do. How do we do it? Well, we are a completely digital and audiovisual program. In the Power MBA, we base our learning method in micro learnings from 10 to 15 minutes. You can do it as you can see a TV show in Netflix. You can see as many chapters of that show every day, depending on your daily task. And that's the whole process, because people every day just take on a deep way a concept. And also it has to be connected with learning from the best. We usually try to bring on each topic the best person in the world, because traditionally, uh, even you can find amazing teachers on a business school. uh, Maybe you are not going to be taught by the best on each category. What we do, and our objective is that each topic has been taught by the best on each category. So this is why we are trying to ask Eric Ries, the author of Lean Startup Methodology, to explain us about Lean Startup. No? Or for example, um, when we talk about negotiation, we try to bring Chris Voss. He was the former chief of negotiation of the AVI in the United States, because we try to make it interesting for our students. But it is also, I think that it is also related with make people feel that they are part of something. Traditionally, platforms had not been sorry traditionally platforms had not been very successful, because you just feel that you are consuming information. One of our objectives is to provide people a full MBA experience and a full business school experience, trying to connect them, apart from the contents, with local events, meetups, and working in groups. As all you know, this is part of the essence of joining a cohort of an MBA class. In the Power MBA, you cannot jump whenever you want to join a cohort. There are cohorts every month. So when you jump into a program of the Power MBA, you have your mates, you have your classmates, and you are part of something, because this is extremely important. Our completion rate is around 62% of the people who starts the Power MBA. We have to remind that the Power MBA full price is less than 1,000 euros or $1,000 full program, full program, and you are going to learn from very, very top people. I want to go a little bit deeper on what do I mean with digital learning. People are getting very audiovisual, and they need to. I think that it is very successful, and it has a big impact when you train people with videos. They have to be very curated. This is not only just jumping in front of a camera and record. It is not about that, believe me. It is a little bit more difficult. You have to connect all the lessons, and you also have to create a great script that has some storytelling. So people has to follow the learning as the same way as you follow a TV show in Netflix. Just ask yourself why there are many successful shows and why there are many shows that doesn't succeed. And it is because of the scripts, and it is because of the actors, and it is because of many things. And they maybe are similar, but some of them are engaging and some of them are not. And I strongly believe in that at the end of the day, business are made by people. We have to connect people offline. Connection online is fine, but I'm here with you today, and I love it, but I would love it even much more if I could have travel to India and be there with you and feel the flow and be part of what you are doing in the same room. And this is part of what we are trying to do. Unfortunately, right now, COVID is getting worse here in Spain. And we have to, I think that maybe we are going to go to the lockdown again, but lives continue, and I'm sure that in a couple of months we will be in a better situation. But we are very committed with the offline connection with people. And just to share some topics, some figures about building a community offline and be part, because I think this is one of our most important learnings. Engagement with people depends a lot on this. We have right now students in more than 3 countries, and we do meetups all around the world, and just 100 meetups in the past 2 years. In India, we have done like many meetups thanks to our ambassadors like Nidhi, and well, I think that when we do the approach to learning, we cannot just consider, as you said during this conclave, we just in all the process, contents and the methodology of learning is just a part, but also how do people feel about what they are doing, and how do they feel engaged with the brand and with the initiative is extremely important. I'm going to share. This is going to be maybe a little bit long. I think I'm already in 5 or 6 minutes, so I don't want to get you bored. I'm going to share this video. Well, I'm going to share just the first minute of this video, and then I will finish with another video. But I think that this is very connected. The first minute is very, very connected with what we are talking about. Okay, let me know if you can hear the audio right. Okay.